Hello, welcome to Political Glamour. So, I know what you're thinking. This isn't a video on fascism like you promised, and yes, you'd be right. That is taking longer than I expected. Who knew fascism could be so complicated? Most of you probably did. I probably did as well, but it is taking longer than I expected. And you'd think with being stuck inside a lot more because of the COVID-19 lockdown and whatnot, I'd have more time to do it, which is what I thought too. However, I work in the care industry, so I'm not getting as much time off. And also, when I started the channel and came on with the idea for fascism, the COVID-19 wasn't dominating all of the news and pretty much our lives. I will be pushing the fascism video back because I would like to do a video on the UK government's COVID-19 bill, which if you've seen it is quite something. And I would really like to address that and talk about that, but I'm rambling now. We've got other things to talk about. So, as I said, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, are you so lazy that this video will be a video version of your blog post? And the answer to that, yes. As not everyone is able to read that well, they might have dyslexia like me, struggle to read. So I thought it would be good to make it into a video version. So even if you can't read, or maybe you can't speak English, so you want to be able to read it, so you've got a Google Translator, you can go to the blog post, or if you can't read, you can come here. So that way then we cover anybody of all abilities to make sure that we are as inclusive as possible. I also know what else you're thinking. I may be overusing this metaphor just a little bit, or maybe I'm just projecting what I think you're thinking, which is what I'm thinking onto you anyway. I'm going to answer the question that this video posed, and my first blog post posed: do we really need another cis straight white male commenting on politics? That question will have alienated a lot of you, and if I have, then to be honest, this probably isn't the channel for you. But hear me out. If you could curb your anger for just now and listen to me, then maybe we can work together, because it is possible to come back from the sewer that is white nationalism. And at the end of the day, that's what we want, isn't it? So please, to you who already are on my side, I say thank you for being here. To those of you on the other side who might have come here to troll me or attack me, please just listen. We need, in society, here on YouTube, throughout the media in general, everywhere in our lives, we need a mix of genders, ethnicities, sexuality, and all sorts of people from all marginalised groups. Representation matters. Now, I realise I don't fit the criteria for any of those groups. So, of course, that raises the legitimate question, why am I doing this if we need these minority voices? A lot of groups I have been involved with are male, stale, and pale, and I'm usually the most pale of them all due to having a skin condition. And in these groups, we talk about how much more we need diversity. My friend said it best when he said, Labour socialism is a bunch of middle-class white people talking about diversity. And to a degree, that is mostly true. Not everywhere it's true, and it is much better in other places, but living in Cornwall, that is something that is very true. But to me, socialism is not white people talking about diversity, but a diverse group of people working for better rights and better lives. That's what it is, and that's what it should be. However, as I believe that, it is fair to say, am I not just exacerbating the problem by being yet another one of them, male, stale, and pale members? And I suppose in a way, I am. I'm not the kind of voice that we need to hear. However, I do have a voice, and as such, should use it to help persecuted groups speak out and raise awareness of the issues. All movements need allies. So yes, I am part of the problem, but I can also be part of the solution. Strength in numbers is key, and we are a democracy. I want to build a platform to discuss these things and reach out to those marginalised groups to give them a voice on my platform. I have the skills and I want to put them to good use, because we need all the people we can get to combat the rise of the alt-right. A term on this channel I won't really be using, because instead I'll be using their true name, white nationalists. The use of alt-right and white nationalists is again something I'll be discussing in my fascism video, when eventually that comes out. Because, let's be fair, YouTube is infected with white nationalists, and they prey on the vulnerable and the young to help perpetuate their evil agenda. As such, we need to fight back and stop this from happening. That is why I am starting this project, not to invade the space of any minority groups or to suck up bandwidth, but to help in fighting against the white nationalists and drowning them out. And we can only do that together in unison. A fair complaint I feel against this would be me having a white saviour complex, and I feel that would be a pretty fair accusation to make, yeah. However, it is truly my belief that as a socialists, we have to work together. The clue's in the name there, social. The far right are working together, and they are ruining the planet, perpetuating such lies as climate denial. Are they targeting specific minority groups for harassment and hate? They're also threatening all of our lives as well. So there's no one who doesn't have a dog in this fight. Dog in this fight? A dog in this fight, why not? We need to consider all angles to appeal to all people, as only by teaching people our ideals and beliefs can we hope to save not just those persecuted groups, but also ourselves. The world can't be in hands of climate deniers and Nazis. I, like you, don't want to be spending my time doing this. I don't want to have to go out there debunking Nazis, telling them why they're wrong. People should already know this. History shows us. However, this is the situation that we are in. I would much rather be out implementing our ideas and getting them working, but we have to play the hand we're dealt. So all we can do in this situation is, to quote a meme, improvise, adapt, and overcome. Thanks for listening, watching, both I suppose. And please make sure to subscribe, and as always, like, comment and share to help build the channel and help build this movement. Thank you.